Butler some poems and songs.
Yes.
About life in a primary school. Words by Allan Ahlberg, music by Colin. The songs are sung by
Us!
Thank you. And the poems are read by, well, me actually, and I'm Jan Francis. So, here we go. Song number 1, Complaint.
The teachers all sit in the staff room. The teachers all drink tea. The teachers all smoke cigarettes, as cozy as can be. We have to go out at playtime, unless we bring a note, or it's tipping down with rain, or we haven't got a coat. We have to go out at playtime, whether we like it or not, and freeze to death if it's freezing, and boil to death if it's hot. The teachers can sit in the staff room and have a cozy chat. We have to go out at playtime. Where's the fairness in that?
Please, Mrs Butler, this boy Derek Drew keeps copying my work, miss. What shall I do?
Go and sit in the hall, dear. Go and sit in the sink. Take your books on the roof, my lamb. Do whatever you think.
Please, Mrs Butler, this boy Derek Drew keeps taking my rubber, miss. What shall I do?
Keep it in your hand, dear. Hide it up your vest. Swallow it if you like, my love. Do what you think best.
Please, Mrs Butler, this boy Derek Drew keeps calling me rude names, miss. What shall I do?
Lock yourself in the cupboard, dear. Run away to sea. Do whatever you can, my flower, but don't ask me. Scissors. This song has to do with one of the central mysteries of education. Where's the scissors?
Nobody leave the room. Everyone listen to me. We had 10 pairs of scissors at 2:30, and now there's only 3. 7 pairs of scissors disappeared from sight. Not one of you leaves till we find them. We can stop here all night. Scissors don't lose themselves, melt away, or explode. Scissors have not got legs of their own to go running off up the road. Really need those scissors, that's what makes me mad. If it was 7 pairs of children we had lost, it wouldn't be so bad. I don't want to hear excuses. Don't anybody speak. Just ransack this room till we find them. Or we'll stop here all week.
I am in the slow readers group. My brother is in the football team. My sister is a server. My little brother was a wise man in the infant's Christmas play. I am in the slow readers group. That is all I am in. I hate it.
When we big teams in the play. nobody left till last, and usually it's me. I stand there looking hopeful and tapping myself on the chest, but the captain stick the others first, starting of course with the best.
Have you ever noticed how your mother always seems to know what you've been up to?
Yes!
She never misses a thing.
Our mother is a detective. She's a great finder of clues. Our mother is a detective. She's a great finder of clues. She found the nut on our shoes when we were told not to go in the park because it would be getting dark. Our mother is a detective. She's a great finder of clues. Our mother is a detective. She's a great finder of clues. She found the gem on our thumbs and in our beds, the tiniest crumbs from the cakes we said we had not eaten. Our mother is a detective. She's a great finder of clues. Our mother is a detective. She's a great finder of clues. When we played the cat for breaking the bowl because we did not want any fuss, she knew it was us. Our mother is a detective. She's a great finder of clues.
Mrs Butler's away today, so we've got another teacher to take us. She's new, hasn't been here before. Here is the rule for what to do whenever your teacher has the flu, or for some other reason takes to her bed and a different teacher comes instead. When this visiting teacher hangs up her hat, writes the date on the board, does this or that, always remember you must say this: "Our teacher never does that, miss."
Our teacher never does that, miss.
When you want to change places or wander about or feel like getting the guinea pig out, never forget the message is this: "Our teacher always lets us, miss."
Our teacher always lets us, miss.
Then when your teacher returns next day and complains about the paint or clay, remember these words. You just say this: "That other teacher told us to, miss."
That other teacher told us to, miss.
Dear Mrs Butler, this is just a note about our Raymond's coat, which he came home without last night. So I thought I'd better write. He was mine as his scarf as well, I regret to say, and his grandmother is most upset as she knitted it and it's pure wool. You'll appreciate her feelings, I'm sure. Also his swimming towel has gone out of his pea bag, he says, and one of his socks as well, which is purple and green with a darn in the heel. His sister Jean has a pair very similar, and while I remember is there news of those fair gloves which Raymond lost that time after visiting the pantomime. Well, I think that's all. I will close now. Yours sincerely, Maureen Howe. P.S. I did write once before about the hat that Raymond wore in the school play and later could not find, but I got no reply. Still, never mind. Raymond tells me now he might have lost the note or left it in the pocket of his coat. Graham, look at Maureen's leg. She says you tried to tattoo it.
I did, miss, yes, with my biro, but Jonathan told me to do it.
Graham, look at Peter's sock. It's got a burn hole through it.
It was just an experiment, miss, with the lens. Jonathan told me to do it.
Alice's bag is stuck to the floor. Look, Graham, did you glue it?
Yes, but I never thought it would work, and Jonathan told me to do it.
Jonathan, what's all this I hear about you and Graham Pruitt?
Well, miss, it's really more his fault. He tells me to tell him to do it.
I'll give you a penny too, a plastic whistle, pot of glue, a sack of sherbet, small canoe, a piece of string, a cobbler too, a bag of crisps and a kangaroo for your Milky Way. What do you say? I'll give you a penny too, a plastic whistle, pot of glue, a sack of sherbet, small canoe, a piece of string, a cobbler too, a bag of crisps and a kangaroo for your Milky Way. What do you say? No!
Little girl, box of paints, sucked her brush, joined the saints. Little boy, bubble gum, blew himself to kingdom come.
When I'm at home, I just can't wait to get to school. I think it's great. Assemblies I could do without, but I love it hearing the inputs out. Writing's fun when you try each letter.
Emma Hackett is in the infants. Each morning when she comes to school, she writes her news, all about the interesting things that have happened at home. Her teacher finds it very interesting. Perhaps you will too.
Last night my mum got really mad. Whoa! And threw a jam tart at my dad. No, no, no. Dad lost his temper then with mother. Threw one at her and hit my brother. My brother thought it was my sister. La la la. Threw two at her but somehow missed her. Ha ha ha. My sister, she is only 3. Hurled 4 at him and 1 at me. I said I would not stand for that. Wow, wow, wow. Aimed 1 at her and hit the cat. Meow, meow, meow. The cat jumped up like he'd been shot and landed in the baby's cot. The baby quietly sucking his thumb. Ga, ga, ga. Then started howling for my mum. Wah, wah, wah. At which my mum got really mad and threw a Swiss roll at my dad. Dad lost his temper then with mother. Threw 1 at her and hit my brother. My brother thought it was my sister. Threw 2 at her but somehow missed her. My sister, she is only 3. Hurled 4 at him and 1 at me. I said I would not stand for that. Aimed 1 at her and hit the cat. The cat jumped up like he'd been shot and landed in the baby's cot. The baby quietly sucking his thumb and started howling for my mum. At which my mum got really mad. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Excuses. I've written the wrong page, miss. My pencil went all blunt. My book was upside down, miss. My book was back to front. My margin's gone all crooked, miss. I've smudged mine with my scarf. I've rubbed a hole in the paper, miss. My ruler's broke in half. My works blew out the window, miss. My works fell in the bin. The legs dropped off my chair, miss. The ceiling's coming in. I've ate a poison apple, miss. I've held a poison pen. I think I'm being kidnapped, miss. So, can we start again?
Outside the sky was almost brown. The clouds were hanging low. Then all of a sudden it happened. The air was full of snow.
Do a project on dinosaurs. Do a project on sport. Do a project on the Empire State Building, the Eiffel Tower, the Blackpool Tower, the top of a bus. Ride a project on horses. Suck a project on sweets. Play a project on the piano. Chop a project on trees. Down. Write a project on paper, a plaster cast, the back of an envelope, the head of a pin. Write a project on the Great Wall of China, Hadrian's Wall, the playground wall, Mrs. Wall. Do a project in pencil, in ink, in half an hour, in bed, instead of something else, in verse, or worse, do a project in playtime. Do a project on your hands and knees, your head, with one arm tied behind you. Do a project wearing handcuffs in a steel coffin 80 feet down at the bottom of the Hudson River, which ideally should be frozen over, on Houdini. Forget a project on memory and refuse one on obedience.
Is that your apple? What a charming sight! You know I'd be your best friend for a little while. You could come to my house, you could cuddle my cat, even dig in my sandpit if you fancy that. Is that your apple? What a charming sight! You know I'd be your best friend for a little while. You could come to my house, you could stay for your tea, even play with my train set. It's all right with me. Is that your apple? What a charming sight! You know I'd be your best friend for a little while. You could come to my house, you could come like a shot. We could, oh you greedy pig, you gone and eaten the lot.
Look at your hands, the teacher cried. Couldn't be dirtier if you tried. What would you say if mine were like this?
We've been too polite to mention it, miss.
Please. Shh, shh, shh. Now, children, line up at the door. We've got a nice surprise for you. Line up, please, outside the secretary's office. We're all going to see the school nurse. Oh, don't be such scaredy cats. Now, come along, one at a time. Robin, in line, I told you. Quiet. You're making such a fuss.
We're lining up to see the nurse, and in my opinion, there's nothing worse. It is the thing I always dread, supposing I've got nits in my head. I go inside and sit on the chair, and she ruffles her fingers in my hair. I feel my face getting hot and red, supposing she finds nits in my head. It's taking ages, it must be bad. Oh, how shall I tell my mom and dad? I'd rather see the dentist instead than be the one with nits in his head. Then she taps my arm and says, "Next, please." And I'm out in the corridor's cooling breeze. Yet still I can feel that sense of dread.
I hate having my hair cut. And when it's done, I hate going to school next day and being told about it by everyone. "Oh, you've had your hair cut," they say. "Oh, you should wear a hat." "Oh, you've had a bear cut," they say. And silly things like that. I can stand having my hair cut, though I'd rather let it grow. What I can't stand is being told I've had it cut, as if I didn't know.
When you frown at me like that, Colin, and wave your arm in the air, I know just what you're going to say. Please, sir, it isn't fair. It isn't fair on the football field if their team scores a goal. It isn't fair in a cricket match unless you bat and bowl. When you scowl at me that way, Colin, and mutter and slam your chair, I always know what's coming next. Please, sir, it isn't fair. It isn't fair when I give you a job. It isn't fair when I don't. If I keep you in, it isn't fair. If you're told to go out, you won't. When heads bow low in assembly and the whole school saying a prayer, I can guess what's on your mind, Colin. Our Father, it isn't fair. It wasn't fair in the infants. It isn't fair now. It won't be fair at the comprehensive for first years anyhow. And when you like preachers instead, Colin, though I doubt if I'll be there, I can picture the words on the gravestone now. They'll say, it is not fair.
All right, we're going to end with hymn number 25, When a Knight Won His Spurs.
When a knight won his spurs in the stories of old, he was
Face the front, David Briggs, what have you been told?
with a shield on his arm and a lance in his
Hey, is that a ball I can see? Put it away.
No charger have I, and
No talking back there. You're supposed to be singing, not combing your hair.
go back into Storyland, giants have
Roy, this isn't the playground. Stop pushing that boy.
let faith be my shield and
Who's eating sweets here? I'm ashamed of you, Marion. It's not like you, dear.
let me set free with
Please stop that, Paul King. This is no place for whistlers. We'd rather you sing.
When I'm at home, I just can't wait to get to school. I think it's great. Assemblies I could do without, but I love it hearing the hymn books out. Writing's fun when you try each letter, but sharpening the pencils first, that's better. Good book.